face. My face isn't cosplay. My face isn't cosplay. You just can't tell if I do this. Right? I look a bit funny. That's okay. I'm fine with looking funny. I don't have a problem with that. Hello, everyone. I am back because it had messed up a minute ago. So I had left, and now I'm back. And so, sorry, still sick. Like I said, sick, not stick. Like I had said in the last video, whenever I was live, I had 2 new subscribers, and then on the video, if you hadn't seen, well, now I have 20 subscribers, so I went up by 5, which is awesome. It might not seem like a lot, but to someone who doesn't have many in the first place, it's pretty great. Not even like it's been like 2-3 hours, and I went up by 5, so that's pretty. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna continue. 20? Well, I didn't know you have YouTube. Why didn't you tell me? That's mean. Well, obviously I knew you had YouTube. I didn't know you had a subscriber. Oh, sweet. I was catching up, am I? How long have you been standing there? Have you just been standing there for like ever? I'm sorry, I was on the phone with my grandma. That's why it took me a minute. Oh. 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 It's pretty nice. Thank you. Yeah, I was talking to my grandma. That's why I was so late to starting back again. But yeah, I thought that we had 18 subscribers, and then I checked, and there were 20. And then I ran straight to my mother, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, look." I think it was literally like 2 years ago that I started my first channel, and about I don't know how long I had been doing that channel. I'd been doing it for like a month, so I'm pretty sure we've already passed that point. So we've already started doing better, and this is more of, I think now that I'm more smart, I don't know, more like aware, technically, it's a lot easier to stay more into the YouTube business because it's exciting and I like to cosplay, so it gives me a big reason. And I like to game, so that gives me another big reason. Oh. So, yeah. But I think it's really fun, and I'm very excited for this journey to go places, hopefully. So yeah. That's a long time ago, Emily. That's not 7 years, that's 8 years, depending technically on the day in 2016, but still. if you think of it in the way of 2016 to 2024, that's 8 years. I'm like, my knee was in the way of that. I can like, uh, it has almost been 8 years. Yes. Yes, I know I've already said this 20 times, but it made me very happy to see that. I'm very excited. Um, yeah. Yeah, because that was a long time ago. Hey. Keep forgetting those buttons don't work at it. I'm trying to see. Why are you destroying the village? You are still a Kyobo. I don't mean that in any weird way. Oh, okay. I don't mean that in any weird way. But you are still Kyobo. Mm-hmm. I just told you you were, so yeah. Oh, I would ask who, but we're live, so. Which technically doesn't mean anything really because no one's on, but, you know, you don't want to put private information on the internet. Probably. What does that mean? That means there's still a chance. Good thing right now, though, is it's caught up. It is not. This rain is so annoying, man. You. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, we're good. I'm trying to get rid of that tree because it's in my way. Maybe not. Is he like someone close? Like, do we know him? Do I know him? Or is he like someone you met at high school? I know him. Do, wait, I'm so confused. I know him. Oh, can you text me who it is? Oh, that's actually crazy because I can't remember anyone I know right now. Like I know all the people I know, but I can't think of. I can't. My brain is what is that mean? Okay. Oh my gosh, that's who I was thinking of. I just didn't know if you would feel that way. Listen, I don't really have a problem with him. He hasn't really done anything. I've never really not been a fan of him. Well, I mean, of course, like the whole situation, but I've never like really actually had a problem. Mm, well, I love Reese, or I call them Kai. Um, I know two people named Kai, by the way. Um, but I love them. But honestly, they were friends and close with the people who did that whole thing to our other friend. You know, so honestly, I think Reese is a very kind person. I think the friends that Reese hangs out with are not very kind, and that's the only reason that Reese feels that way. I think personally, but I could be wrong. I think that if he likes you and you like him, go for it. It isn't? What? That's so stupid. It's been raining for like 10 minutes. Oh, I was trying to see if the border. It's not raining. That's ridiculous, man. Like, why is it raining so much on my stream? But on your thing, it looks clear. Oh, yeah, that's probably not. That's probably another reason, because that's not very nice. That's pretty disrespectful. He can be. He's one of those people, and don't take offense to this, that can be very disrespectful. Sometimes it's not meant, but he can be a bit of a douche. He can be. Like, he's an okay person in general, but he can be a bit of a douche. And that's really the biggest reason that I've ever had a problem with him, is because of something he said. Not to me personally, but to other people. So, yeah. Wow. Yeah, he's very, it's not technically jealous. I forgot what it's called. He's very, like, insecure. He's very insecure. He's very insecure and he can be a bit of a douche. Those are his two things. And he needs to to calm down with that. But other than that, he's an okay person. He just needs to not be so insecure and not be a douche. Yes, overdramatic is also a word that you could use. It is not the word I was looking for, but it is a very good word. Yeah, he's a bit dramatic, a bit douchey, and quite a bit insecure. And I wouldn't necessarily say that like anything about him is a problem, but if something was a problem, his being insecure is probably the biggest thing. Oh, 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 get away! I literally didn't even put fire on the ground. My poor puppers. Just go that way, please. I was just trying to set this tree on fire. I didn't want to burn you. It was not intentional, Emily. Don't you even. Okay, listen, it was my dog. I'm pretty traumatized too. I just need all these leaves to go away, and then we'll be good. I also need this rain to go away because it's really annoying and it won't go away. It's making me so angry. Yeah, yeah, I've been that way for a while. It's not a new thing. That's why we're the Misfit SMP. Oh yeah. Okay, so I was gonna say this earlier. I think it would be awesome if we made lore streams. I don't know if the other people in the streams would think that would be cool. I mean, I think Tiny would. I think JJ would. I think you would. I think Bryson might not. I don't know. He might. I don't know what Bryson would think, but I think it would be awesome to do lore streams. I just don't know who all would want to do them, but I think they would be so cool. Because like I mean I told him I said we should do it like the Dream SMP, just of course not like copy them. Um no, I'm just kidding, Bryson. If you see this, I love you. You do matter. But for joke's sake, no. No. I mean, technically, you're right. But still, I think I want to be able to get Discord, and I'm gonna try to talk my mom into it, so that we can do like a all of us actually being able to be on stream and talking to each other. But I think if we all got together and one of us, like Tiny was talking about making like a movie thing or whatever, all got together and did something like that, that would be awesome. It would be awesome. That's fair. Um, I need more chest, but I think it would just be such a cool thing to do. To be honest, I just don't know if I want to like make a building though and then have someone come and burn it down. You know what I mean? And I could technically do that. It wouldn't be a big deal. I just don't really want to like Tiny. Oh my gosh. Who split? I'm so confused. Wait, what? Like split as in broke up? Whoa, when did No, I don't know that. Yeah, I was being told. Oh. Yeah, sorry Danny about you joining to that. Yeah, I don't know that. That's okay though, because we're all single Pringles and we're pretty good at it. Like, are y'all not friends anymore, or is that like is that a touchy subject? Subject? Because I won't talk about it if it's not a very good subject. But I'm just wondering. Yeah, he's always been that way though. I love you, Bryson. If you watch this, not in a weird way, but he has always been that way. That's a normal Bryson thing. I think. I mean, I don't know if you've already talked to him, but I think if you haven't, maybe. Oh, that's probably why he didn't text in the chat. Um, Oopsies, I didn't do what I was gonna do. I think maybe you should talk to him because even if you aren't together, you are still. I mean, you're still a great friendship. And that's the biggest thing about friendships is if you're gonna have a relationship, you should be prepared to break up and it possibly have an impact on your friendship. So I would talk to him and just be like, "Hey, I don't want to be on bad terms. I want to be friends because you know, because you're cool." Be like that. Just say that. Yeah. Ah, dove más no casa no tina, that's in the arena. But anyways, back to what I was talking about. We should totally make lore streams with everyone because that's why I put it in on the title of this. I said no lore, and I'm gonna start to do that because I don't know if we're gonna do lore, but I would rather be prepared to do lore and say no lore than to just out of nowhere bring in the lore. But I think it would be a great idea to do something like that. To be honest, I just find it so fun because it's like acting and stuff. You know. Me too, Emily. Me too. Well, okay, so that's what I was talking to Emily about 2 seconds before you joined. Um, and it was literally like 2 seconds before you joined. I'm trying to convince my mother to let me get Discord. I just started today, so we don't know how long that's gonna. She said it's not gonna happen, but that's for right now. Um, but I'm trying. So, like I said, I don't know how long that would take, but we could either do a video call or a Google Hangout, and I could see if y'all could still be able to be heard, um, and stuff. Either way, we'll figure something out one day in life. Sorry. Oh yeah, Tiny. So I took off my wig, but I cosplayed earlier. I did Todoroki. If you can't tell. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know if I think it would. I just want it to. I'm glad you saw it. I just want y'all like if I did something like that, I want y'all to be able to be heard. That's the thing. So I don't know if a Google Hangout would work with y'all being heard. I'm sure it would, but we have to find somewhere, some way, somehow in life. Um, but yeah, I am Athena, badass in the arena. Oh no. I don't know what that means, Emily. I don't know if that was supposed to be 2 words or one, but I don't understand. I'm lost. Oh, okay. Guys, I had a speech today. It was like, I don't know if I don't know. Terrible doesn't work, but it was very awkward. Experiments. Um, Terrible does not work with the speech, but it was like a career speech, and and it was very awkward because so I didn't want to be up there at all. I brought my clock with me, my stopwatch with me on my phone, so that I could know how long I went because I'm in public speaking. So like I have to public speak. Not that I wanted to. I didn't like I said I didn't want to go up there at all. And it was very awkward. And I got up there and I was talking. And then whenever I was done talking, also Emily, really quick, can you please bring me bones? Because I see two more dogs. Anyways, and whenever I was done talking, I looked at my stopwatch, and so first of all, the time amount of time it was supposed to go was 4 to 6 minutes, which means it shouldn't have went over 6 minutes. I went for 8 minutes, for 8 freaking minutes. That was so terrible. It made me want to cry. I was like, I did not just get up there, go over 2 minutes. It was so terrible. I was like, no, no, doggy, no. Well, no, because technically I'm just like allowed to go until I'm done with my speech. That's the thing. Um, and I'm glad he let me finish because that would have been way more awkward if he stopped me. But it was still like, shoot. I was like, oh, done, done. And then whenever it was over, he asked if anyone had questions, and I raised my hand. I was like, so like per se. Oh, thank you. I was like, so per se. Um, per se, someone like went over 2 hour, not 2 hours, 2 minutes on their speech, like possibly, like if someone just like did that, you know, but yeah, that's kind of like what it. I don't know. I literally went back over there, and I was like joking around with people. I was like, ah, ha 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 ha. I went over 2 minutes, but it was also very embarrassing, and I didn't know whether I wanted to cry or whether I wanted to laugh or whether I wanted to feel more embarrassment than I already was. It was a very emotional time. I'm like, okie dokie. Oh, you guys have my bones that I need. Badass in the arena. Na, 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 na. Please, at least give me one. At least give me some. What's the whole point in. Don't let me get there. Let me get there. Urgh. Stupid. What am I? Why am. I don't know why I'm in your bed. Or in your room. Honestly, because I had slept in my other bed. And it. Whoa. That is a lot of bread. A lot of bread. Mm. Oh, what issue now, Emily? What's your issue? No! My stream better start loading because it's not loading for me. Ah, there we go. Yes, I see your issue. I can fix it for you. Mm, debating on whether I want to steal all your bread or if I just want to, like, steal something else. Ooh, can I borrow your glass? Like, not borrow, like, have a stack. Just a stack. I know you worked really hard on that. But please. Badass in the arena. And I need to borrow one of these because I have to make a shovel and I'm right here, so. But of course, I don't have sticks. Yeah, can I? Yeah, yeah. Of course, no sticks. You know that if you have books around your enchantment table, it makes it where you can get better enchantments, right? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna borrow this. Okay. Oh, this is Tiny's house. I like Tiny's house. Oh, okay. I like your house, Tiny. Oh, I remember him getting mad at me once. And it wasn't the same reason, but I remember him getting mad at me. And then I got mad at him. Like, we were actually mad at each other. Okay. Yeah, I remember it. He was mad at me. So basically, it was like 2 realms ago. Like, not this one and not the one that he made recently that we can't get into or he can't into anymore. Um, it was the one before that. He had told me that he needed materials. And I'm sorry, Bryson, if you see this and hear me telling your stories, but this is what happened. He had told me he needed materials. And I said, "Okay, I can't get you any right now." And or well, I was like, "Okay, so no, he told me he needed materials." And he asked for like 10 things in the span of like 2 minutes. I don't know what you mean by the one that burned. But he asked me, "Oh, no, no, no. Maybe? I don't know. I don't remember one burning." I could be wrong though. I might have missed it. Um, but I don't think you had gotten on it. He had told me that he needed materials, and I always help him. Every time he asks for materials, I help. And and I told him, I said, "Not at the moment." Or I don't know what I said. I technically I kind of started it. I said like, "Not with you talking to me like that." What? Ah. I love you. Can I have a little more time? Woohoo! Thank you. Sweet. I was a bit. She tried. Um. Um. Yeah, but he told me he needed more materials, and technically, I told him I was like, "Not with you talking to me like that," and because I was working on building my own house at that time. Um. And I guess it just like ticked him off that I said that, and he got all angry at me, and he was kind of like I don't remember what he was saying, but he was just being a jerk. Sorry, I was debating whether I should say douche or jerk. It came out as both. Um, and so I so then when he talked to me like that, I told him I like yelled at him. I said, well, I yelled at him on chat. I said, "You're not gonna talk to me like that because I'm gonna be respected." And obviously it wasn't a big deal, but I don't do well with not being respected, if you have not noticed. Um, so I was telling him that I was like, "Don't talk to me that way, whether it seems like a big deal or not, and I will help you whenever I'm ready, but do not talk to me that way." And then he got all angry at me, and then he left the world, and he didn't come back. And I didn't want to say I'm sorry, and that's my biggest problem is that I don't want to say sorry when I know it's not my fault, or when I personally feel that, like, really it wasn't my fault. Yet I tend to, because I don't like people being mad at me. I can be a stern person and I can be mean, but I don't like it when my friends are mad at me. I'm fine when other people are mad at me, but not my friends. So I texted him and I asked him if he wanted to play a game, and he said not at that moment. And I said, okay, well, I'm sorry if I made you mad earlier, but like, I do want to be respected, and I don't want you to talk to me that way. And I told you I would help you, and I will help you. And there is a chest outside, because that's what I did. I sat there and I went and got his materials for him after he had left and put it outside. And I was going to leave it there and make him feel bad about getting upset at me. And then I was like, that's just kind of mean. And so I told him that I left a chest out there and that I was sorry, but I didn't appreciate the way he had talked to me. Whether it was a big deal or not, it doesn't really matter about it's really not a big deal about the materials as it is the fact of the way he talked to me. And he was like, okay, well, I'm sorry too. I was just angry and upset. And I was like, it's okay. And then he was also like, but I can't play right now. Maybe later. I was like, oh, okay. All right, I'll just play alone. Oh, yeah, Emily has food. I mean, technically I have food too because I stole a bunch of bread from her, but Emily said that Emily has a bread problem. Unless you want food from me, then I will give you food. Dirt, 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 dirt. Oh no, my dirt. My shovel's almost broken. So yeah, that was my whole story. Now my whole story's over. Okay, yeah, so back to some other topic I was talking about 20 minutes ago. I want to, because I've talked about like all these topics like 400 times because I get really excited over them. Sorry, guys. Um, I want to like give me some of my diamonds. I wouldn't give him any diamonds. Hey, didn't he ask you to get him sand? Just tell him you're sorry. If you're gonna do something, I would just tell him that you're sorry. Yeah. Da-na-na-na-na. Oh, okay.